Why do I tell people to give? Worship and giving, they go together. When Abraham put Isaac on the altar, God called it worship. Without your financial contribution to the kingdom, your worship is incomplete. There are things you give to God just to worship Him, just to honor Him. Solomon gave God, and God came down and said, what do you want? God is now the one requesting for prayer request. Yeah? You don't change your life by 55 prayer points. No, just worship God with your heart and your substance, and He will say, what is it, my son, that I can do for you? God will appear with a blank check. And Solomon said, Lord, I don't want much. I just want you to give me wisdom. God said, you are joking. For this kind of worship, He said, not only will I give you wisdom, but I'll give you wealth and riches beyond any other king, even after you. Do you know, even today, we've been limited by what Solomon did? Because he took a step. That's why he says, after you give, I, not the pastor, I, God, I will rebuke the devourer and say, you want to stop this kind of giving to worship me? There's no devil in hell that can stop my prosperity. I know, because I worship my God. With substance, I worship Him. I adore. There's nothing I can't give God. Nothing. I've given Him my whole life. I gave up. Oh, you think you've given because you've given $5,000. I gave up $1 million business to serve God. I gave it up. People laughed at me. People scorned me. Wally, you know I'm telling the truth. People looked at me and said, you are crazy. And God said, there is no one who has given up houses, brethren, sisters, lands, resources for my sake and the sake of the gospel, who shall not receive 100-fold. So whatever I gave God when I gave Him Robin Motors, I'm ready for 100-fold. Now in this time, listen to me, I had a truck rebuild where I used to rebuild trucks from scratch. And He said, now I've been teaching you to rebuild trucks. Now I'm going to teach you to rebuild men. I only understood it now. So now that's why you walk in here with your wretched life, and God begins to rebuild you using this grace. Hallelujah. There are things He taught me. He said, Peter, you have become a fisher of fish. Now I'll make you a fisher of men.